delete. Okay, it is right. Now I have to invite some guys. It will start in some 2 or 3 minutes. Joe and come, Kyler come. Okay. We are missing both Force Indias today. We are waiting for R11. No loser races with Juan in Ferrari. Of course, also Achilles is in. Okay, so finally my stream work will start with 5 more minutes. We have 16 drivers right now. Where is R11? He's here. See the channel on YouTube. Hello everyone watching this live stream. Okay, drivers are clicking ready right now. Let me take Russia. The title, okay. Now it will work. We have 60 drivers right now. Just waiting for Axe. Okay, we still have an error with R11. R11 and Juan is still not picking his team access, saying something. Will be ready in a few minutes. Okay, now it will work. Because now I have to leave the session and wait for the invitation. Solution. And now I'm just waiting. Okay, we have some invitations. Wow, so many. Hope they didn't start. And yes. Now let's see. Invite friends. Next time with Cheroe. Okay, now he can come. Okay, so I see We are missing only Wi-Fi and there is no loser, but I don't know what's Juan doing. We have 18 drivers right now, but I don't know what's Juan doing. We'll start in a minute or two. I hope. Because Juan, I don't want him to race in Mercedes. To be honest, we have a debut driver also today. It's Eshilus, first ever Turkish driver. No more debut drivers today. But now Three, two, one, I set them lights out. And I'm clicking the spectator button. Drivers are clicking ready right now. We're gonna start in a few seconds. Three, two, one. Now Juan will start in Ferrari, I think. Anyway, let's go. Short qualifying plus 50% race, like always. The battle is on. Arce has to finish at least third if Juan wins to secure his title chances to final race in Japan. As you can see, 80 drivers ready. Now I'll go back to the live stream. So, beautiful sunny weather ahead of, above Sochi. Axe and Exax in Zauber, Wolves and Toro Rosso, the new driver of this team after a year ago left this league. Unfortunately, in McLaren have reserve driver Kyler instead of Jordi, guided Isai in Williams, Juan in Ferrari, so it happened. With no loser, Jeroen in Red Bull, only driver in Red Bull, Bjarne in Mercedes, only driver in this team in Silver Arrows because Jesper couldn't take part today. Oh, Jeroen is racing with Ryan Webb. Ryan Webb, anyway, he's debut driver for Red Bull. Now he is F1 driver, the race one, the proper one. Roman Matt, traditional French squad in Renault. Hartland, wannabe Senna, like always, in Haas. No loser as a reserve driver in Ferrari. Virzu in Toro Rosso. And the debut, Eshilus in Force India. Now I have to turn down my sound because you have to hear me. Okay, we're in. Bjarne, the first driver with outlap, came on the track. And I noticed that, oh, Axel has left. I think for no reason. But, or a Wi-Fi bucket may make him losing his title chances in this race. And the next message, Virzu told us on the Discord chat that there will be heavy rain on the race. So much things happening. So yes, this is title decider. Will Axe come back? I don't know, but now Bjarne is on the third sector. He will start his lap on a few seconds. And he's now starting. Let's go with this qualifying session. He's standing on DRS on the longest straight. Just there is Renault coming out of the pits. But it will not probably block the Dutchman. Now let's see. Coming quickly through the first sector. Let's see what time he will have. Now after first sector he has less than 33 seconds. So he can be on the top. Now let's see, we have a case on Discord anyway. Now I can invite you to this server because we created a community zone. But now let's focus on Bjarne. He's ending, he's on third sector. Can he break 130? I don't think so. He was close to touch the barrier. But now just before the Canadian Grand Prix we're making this race anyway. Just let's see this. It's 130, so breaking 130 is possible. It's 138.75. So not bad actually. Now on the description you will find a link to our Discord. So now you can join as a community driver, as a community member, as a driver. I don't mind. Now let's see, because Hartner is just behind, but he has probably invalidated lap time. Now there is Virzu coming with 131.6. Still accepted the join. Now Wolves is letting by before his lap. It's Matt who's ending. Can he do better lap than Vils or Bjarne? Not, he's third. Also Senna fourth, Edzax fifth, Ryan Webb sixth, Eshilu seventh. I don't know what Matt is doing. Oh, he's just letting by Wolves, who's now starting his lap. Axe still on the pits. I'm afraid of him. Probably Wolves has invalidated lap time. Jeroen finally came back after 2 or 3 races. He wasn't. Let's see what he can do during this qualifying session. Also made the wheel spin here. Small drifting. Hartner second, ahead of Virzu. Now let's see, Jeroen comes into 5th place. Now Nuruzer uses AI. And he's hot lap for no reason. He's disturbing Wannabe Senna. Will Senna come to the pits right now or maybe later? We'll see about that. But he's driving calmly. He's coming to the pits. I see, yes, this is true. So he will not improve his lap. What about Wolves? The neutral Russell driver replacing Jurego is Dinig. So let's see, Wolves makes 133. It's 12th fastest. And there's a coming to the garage. Now Rome is ending his lap. So let's see this. Yellow flags in sector 1, the sector 2. Also, big problems through this chicane. Axe has joined, so he's now back. Now Ron came into second fastest. Isa is third. Axe is finally back. Maybe he will come. He will do the lap. And now Gayet. He's finishing. I have to reply some guys. And Gayet makes 8th fastest, right? Okay, now let's see who won, because Ryan Webb. Why Ryan Webb? It's just Ryan Webb. He made first fastest. Juan on his hot lap. Axe, will he start during this qualifying session? Will he make a lap? Now there is Kyler. Actually, it was probably invalidated lap time. Actually, he's coming to the pit. He's not last. On his debut, yes, he was afraid, but every of the Sheffield inhabitants, I mean Kyler, Wolves and Ryan Webb, told me that their hopes is to get top 10 for every of them. Ryan is now the closest guy because he's now third. Captain made 7th fastest lap. Now let's see, Juan is on his last sector. He's ending his lap, but it won't be lap of his life. I think he can be even outside of top 10. And yes, he's only 15th. Title contender. Who has to win this race, or at least be 4th, to have a chance to get a title. I mean, he has to finish 4th, but Axe then, he only can take 1 point, the Frenchman, because Frenchman is losing 14.5 points. So Juan has to finish at least 4th. And Axe has to take no points. Can't pull out his joint, I don't know who is he. Can't pull out his joint for no reason. Now Juan is coming to the pits. Neruda is hitting his tires before he will start his lap. First, there is Neruda ending first sector. Let's see what time he will achieve right now. It's less than 33 seconds. Still 7 minutes to the end of the qualifying. Axe finally on the outlap. He has to do much better lap than Juan did. If he will finish ahead of Juan, it's sure that he will have still title chance. Axe is on his outlap, he's now ending 1. Now let's see where's the loser, he's also on 3rd sector. I think this won't be lap of his life, but still. He'll be on the top 10. Bjarne made a better even lap. It's 1:30.4. Over 8/10 faster than Rom. Now the loser only 7 fastest. Wolves is starting his lap. Access, same thing. I say 4th place. Very decent qualifying session for him. Now there is Hartnell. On his hot lap, let's see if Alstron can do something better than he did. But see this difference between Bjarne and Rom, 8/10. 4th eyesight loses over 1 second. It shows his dominance. Bjarne's dominance. First run I had problems with my steering wheel. Okay. And I see Matt made the 2nd fastest lap, and I say 3rd. They both overtook Rom. Now we have 18 drivers. Let's qualify, just remind. Now there's a Shilus. He will improve. Yes, but not enough to beat anyone. I see no loser, 2nd fastest. Yellow flags, it's Matt who crashed. Now he's leaving the place. Well, he stopped making his lap or probably coming to the garage. Now Ryan will start. Now he's 6th fastest. Accent, Juan still without a lap. They will start from last places. Juan, no, it's the loser cutting the corners. Wow, what a corner cutting. Now, no loser, just cutting, so let's not follow him. Who is on the hot lap? It's Ryan. So let's follow him. Who's closer to the finish line? Captain just starting 2nd sector. So only Ryan Webb is someone to follow for now. Oh, battery level low. I need to charge one. So let's see. Ryan Webb ending on the 3rd sector. 2 last chicanes are coming or waiting for him, and also I see it, a McLaren. I wonder if it's Kyler or Captain, but I bet it's Captain because Kyler's on the outlap. Ryan Webb didn't improve his time. Let's see if Captain, yes, he did it. He's now 6th fastest, the Slovenian driver. Very decent lap. P6 giving. Now Edzax still doesn't making a lap. Now Eschilus is on his hot lap one, just following the grid. Axe is starting. Juan is closing because it's their last try. Now they are starting from 2 last places, and this qualifying session will depend on if Juan will be closer to the title or Axel will run his lap. It's probably a validated lap time. As I see, it didn't happen, so Axe still going. Sector 2, sector 3, yellow flags. And also heavy rain at race. Hope there will be no carnage. Last 50 seconds. Bjarne is also trying to improve his lap time. Axe just behind Juan. Let's see clearly. Letting by. On the chicane zone. Oh, there is the traffic. Wanna be sent at R11. Now only R11 ahead of the Frenchman. And can Axe do a lap better than Juan? He broke 1:32, but it's only P10. Juan, where is he? He will not start his lap, he will start from last place. This is a disaster for him because of the heavy rain. There must happen something on the back. Axe returned from session because yes. Now there is a catastrophe for both drivers. Juan will not start. Axe only 10th. Axe is closer, but not enough to catch Juan on the standings. Yellow flags in sector 1. No loser is pushing. Can he take a pole position? No loser retired from. There's no more chances for him. But there is Matt still trying. Can he bet his lap? No! Nearly. Only 13 thousandths of second were missing to improve his lap time. What about Virzu? He's in really strong position. He made before. What a sensation right now. What's happening? Virzu separating Krenos. Second good for Toro Rosso. Wolves even on 7th place. That's also kind of surprise because he was always on the back, and there is R11. The second place. What's happening here in Russia? R11, 2 races without him, and now he's coming with Peter in qualifying session, but still officially Bjarne with the pole position. Wow. Wow. No, say no more. Say no more. One of the best qualifying sessions so far. Everyone beating everyone. So let's see again the standings. Bjarne ahead of Jeroen, ahead of Loser. Sorry, my pad has just dropped. Then we have Rom, Vilzu, Matt, Isai, Wolves, Captain and Ryan. That's the top 10. Then we have Gayet, Axe only 12, so even lower than he was. Hartel, Senna, Edzax, Eshilus, Carter and Juan from last place. Wow. Sensational qualifying. Now I'm just... Wow. Vils was right. Hope that Kampulat will not start. He's not starting. So he only quick spectate. Eshilus told me that. Let's just watch. Now we're starting with formation lap. 18 drivers of the grid. Axe only 12. Juan 18th. how they will manage to get on the top 10. Now we have Wannabe suddenly disqualified at the session. And same with Achilles. It means only one thing. There's going to be an aggressive start. Hope there will be no carnage in Russia. Heavy rain in the race. Just like Virzu told us. Wow. It's going to become one of the most difficult races this season. For title contenders, for Bjarne, for Jeroen and the loser, for everyone. Because it's first ever race in rain. I mean only official, because I know Canadian Grand Prix social race was half in rain, but I mean only the season races. Because in Brazil there is one name, same with Spain, same with Britain, then France, Monaco, Italy, Belgium. Now, why Bjarne and Jeroen are racing wheel to wheel on the formation lap? I don't know. Maybe they are just training. Then after Belgium we had, as I remember, we had Germany, and there was also no rain. Then on Austria also, wow, there is happening something with Jeroen, it's just spinning. Well, anyway, what's more, Hungary, we had a wet qualifying session on full wets, but the race was dry. And one more thing, there was a disconnect with YouTube service with my connection. Yes, I know. Hope it will not happen this time. Now, Bjarne, Jeroen, no loser or Rom. Maybe loser or Matt. Who will be the leader after the first corner? After the first heavy braking event, because I know that arrow with the DRS sign included in. This is turn 1. But now they are starting. Bjarne, Jeroen, no loser, Rom, Virzu, but I say Wolves, captain and driver. This is the top 10. We have 5 red lights. It's lights out and away we go. It's Bjarne ahead of Jeroen. Achilles is trying to find some space. Juan get over ahead of Achilles and Juan. There is Juan? Kyle. Bjarne is still leading down. There is Ryan Webb who crashed. What a carnage on the back. Let's see this. Ryan Webb, Senna and Kyle out of the race. So every of them. Also Achilles pushing Juan. I don't know who made this fall, but that was probably first Red Bull out of the track. Like I was afraid of. That captain used it, that he's now P5. Not for now, he's P6. Fighting with Virzu. What a difficult start for all the British guys. Only Wolves is racing. If we'll count the Brit, yellow flags. In sector, I don't know why there is no safety car. But what a difficult. And Axe is 10th. Juan last. It makes his case even more difficult. Let's see, he has no front wing. It can make Axe to catch the Ferrari. What a disaster. Save Achilles, he also has damage. Guy just behind his brother and teammate Isai. Let's see how the position change. No changes in top 5. What a beautiful start by all the top 5. But then captain 3 positions up. Wolves 1. Oh, Isai 1 position down. Matt, difficult start for him. He lost 5 positions. And I see he's not having damage from twig. So Hartnell. What's happening with Ed Sachs? We'll see. I think he has damage. Yes, he has damage, but not Achilles also. And Juan completely without front wing. Jeroen still having his second place. Now podium is full of Dutchmen. But still we have 27 laps. Wolves ahead of Maimonosa right now. But Magnus is fighting wheel to wheel on this difficult place. Also, Alex is coming to this battle. Let's see this from his perspective, from his camera. Axel behind all the group. No one decided to overtake Captain back on the P6. But see this, lot of spins. Also, do I know that Axel has to go to the pit? Or no, it's Isaac on the pit. Now Isaac fighting wheel to wheel with Wolves. There was some pushing, and Isaac in the 3-second time penalty. I think it will be probably cancelled because I saw him pushed by Wolves, but it changed nothing. Just cancel penalty for the Italian driver, I think. So let's follow still this battle. I say still looking to find some space. Now there was the contact with Wolves who braked slowly, heavily to this turn. Those are rain conditions in a nutshell. But I see no damage from the Italian. Maybe they will make a team order. And the loser is now coming to Gero, and it's going to be tight on the straight. Captain with a 3-second time penalty for corner cutting or something like this. Now Gero just ahead of new loser. Bjarne still leading. Just waving on the track. Gero, and now there is not enough space to overtake. Well, that was a fun race. I agree with you, Ryan. Pity, sad. Wow, I should lose. 5-second stop and go penalty for exceeded track limits. And Ryan, tell me more about this crash. About the carnation start. Now, Gerald calmly and clever and smartly blocking the loser. I say fighting with Eschilus retired from the session, so this is the end of the race for the Turkish. Now, oh, there was a contact between Wolves and Captain, who is outside of track. But I wonder if he will come on the P6. No, Eschilus has left the session. Wolves got 3-second time penalty. We saw that corner cutting. This is the end of the race for the Toro Rosso driver. So now Captain. So now I think Wolves got karma for pushing Einstein and Captain. What we saw, what a difficult race for him. And Bjarne got a 10-second time penalty. What's happening on this race? And Bjarne also spun. What a difficult race here on rain. Bjarne has left this session. Bjarne has left this session, so a disaster for the Mercedes. I think he should remain because the 10-second time penalty, it's nothing if he would make the advantage now. Now Jeroen is leading. What a sensation right now. Okay, thank you for the message, Ryan. Got a decent start, and then after the bet got downside of the Captain and he came across and put me on the wall. You have to send me the record because it's not enough to describe. Now there is so close to spin by Jeroen. Wow, we had 18 drivers, now only 13 races. What? You can see what a difficult conditions are right now. Because Jeroen was spinning through the whole corner. Captain ahead of Isai. So the McLaren driver is fighting with two Williams, guys. Now going wheel to wheel. Captain fighting. Let's see this from the guy at camera. Also very good race for Force Indias. Yellow flag in sector 3. What happened? I don't know. It's Enzax! It was spun. Axel on the 9th place. Now let's see, because Isai overtakes Captain, who's coming inside those small contact. I think not worth a penalty. Now Gayet very close to Isai, same with Captain. Gayet came slowly through that corner, through that chicane. Here's Hartler just behind him. Axel in his place. Bjarne is now a ghost. He will be overtaken by Juan. Now let's see. Also, Axe, I see, joined this battle. This is going to be a massive one for top 5. For 5th place. The rest of the top 4 has counters, I think. First and second. An error. Bjarne, I have one more question. You left by error or by on purpose? Just asking. Now there is Isaac. What a beautiful overtake on Rain. He overtook Captain, but the McLaren driver is trying to go outside, but he lost only on it. Now Isaac is 5th. What a move made by the Italian. It's now the Slovenian driver has to be aware of Guide and Hardel, so Axe joining this battle. He is now about 1 second behind all the group. And now I say losing 6 seconds over by error. Oh, okay. I cannot invite you, as you can see. But ask other drivers. Because you're 11th, and I think there is still a hope. They'll get some points, because I'm sure that someone will crash. I don't wish anyone to crash, but on rain conditions this must happen. Bjarne was a pole sitter. Now he's a ghost, and Juan came close to him just as a fun fact. Now Gerald causing to Edzax. So Edzax will have blue flags. Juan now 11th, Axe 10th, so Axe gained some points. It would be 12.5 right now. There is Hardel overtaking Guy, and they're going win to win. Guy hit spot. There was a contact. And the next one. What's happening in this race? There happened what I was sure that will happen. Actual damage, same with Guy. This had to happen. I don't know whose fault it was. I think that Guy did it because he spun. Now this race is coming to the boring ball. Maybe not, because Nuruz is only losing 1 second to his brother. That's an interesting case. Okay, let me see one more thing, because because the points the team needs to have is 45 to make sure that they will take the Constructors' Champion. Okay, let me see. I'm turning on the calculator. Hope nothing will happen this time. So now the difference between Ferrari and Red Bull and Mercedes, with what is second, it's 41.5. So Mercedes is without points. So Ferrari needs only 4 points to get the title. Wow! So for now they have one. Ferrari is the constructor champion in European Racing Organization for right now. And Axe has 12.5 seconds of advantage, but he's coming to the pits. Got a 3-second time penalty. Same with Axe. Why he got the warning? Why he got the penalty? Where did he get one? I don't know, to be honest. Axe now on the pit stop. Wow, there are inter tires, so this race is going to be even more interesting. As you can see, Ren is not as heavy as it was on the start. Now, oh, this is going to be, well, the most emotional race. Now Edzax is behind Vilzu. both Dutchmen, same with Roman Vilzu. All the drivers are on wet tires, I mean top 6. Norzer is still looking to find some space to overtake his brother, but probably, I don't know, maybe they are communicating by themselves. ISI with a 5-second stop and go penalty. I think there is going to be lots of penalty cancels in this race. Now, Norzer made a little contact with Jeroen, but now he's very close to his brother. But as you can see, he's not turning ERS mode. He's probably letting Jeroen to come to escape for a 1/10 or 2, because they don't want to crash. Norzer now going to make a move on his brother. No, because he didn't try. Now let's see. He's still very close. This is battle for a victory right now. Let's see if drivers made the pit. Matt 2 stops. Same with Bjarne, Ghost actually, and Edzax. And Harter, Guy at Axe and Juan made 1 stop. The guys on 7th, 10th place and 13th place are on inters. Top 6 is on wet, so they are not going to pit right now. Such as an interesting race it can be. Now Norzer, maybe this time no, because Jeroen is also using ERS. There is yellow flags in sector 2. I don't know what's happening. It's captain with every second time penalty, but it doesn't matter right now. Now there is Jeroen. Still leading ahead of Norzer. And ISI. Wow, Ryan left the session, but he was retired, so no worries right now. Now, let's see if ISI can overtake. Now there is over 1 second lost to between 1 second of difference between Norzer and Jeroen. ISI and Captain are both coming to the pits. Let's see if... No, ISI didn't get a penalty. Same with Captain. No! Vilzu lost his front wing. What a disaster for him. He will lose a lot seconds right now. Made the wheel spin and then this happened. Now he has to go to the pit for the inter tires. Still in the 4th place. And now I say next time very close to Captain. Now Hartley with the fastest lap of the race on the inter tires. Accelerated next second time penalty. Hartley comes into 5th place, just ahead of Captain and ISI, who both drivers will fight right now with the Austrian guy. I mean, guy as a person. Matt with the new fastest lap of the race, so now he has 2 points. ISI has problems through this corner. Captain overtook Hartnell. I made a move into 4th place, but Hartnell is not giving 5th place. Sorry, but Hartnell is not giving up. He's not taking. There was a contact, obvious. Let's see what will happen there. Oh, this is going to be very tight. I hope there was no damage between those 2 drivers. I see just behind the Norzer second time penalty. Ron also coming to the pits. Very slow coming. And now Vilzu has to make as best as he can do. And this is 3-second time penalty. And this is 3-second time penalty. Oh, I think there's going to be lots of cancelled penalties. What happened? Whoa. Rom had a strange pit stop. And Vilzu is now coming. Axel 5-second stop and go. So many corner cuttings here. And I say still behind Hartnell and Captain. This is only tight battle right now. Captain is first on in this group. Guys with the fastest lap of this race right now. Now Wilson, can he manage to secure his 4th place? Yes, he did it. So he still now has 12 points. After kind of a disaster damaging his front wing now, at least he secured his 4th place. Now there's Isaac who overtook Hartnell. But what I mean, for now Ferrari is the constructor champion. Mercedes and Sauber will fight for 2nd place because they have equal points. They are ex aequo, like they say in Latin. Captain close to Wilson, and I see, well, a bit faster here. I think also Red Bull is going to have a calm 4th place. They can fight with there can be a fight with Renault and McLaren, but we'll see about that. Now Gerard the pit, can he come in the 1st place? Let's see this. Don't know what his drivers did. Arthur, oh, I was afraid he took a slicks, but now he's overtaken by his brother. Will he be overtaken by Rome? It's going to be tight. He will at least be 3rd, and now Jerome comes into 3rd place. Back on track. Guys, next time in the fastest lap, what is he doing? Now there's Axel! So that is not point for the Frenchman. And Matt made the fastest lap. What's happening right there? 3 fastest laps. And now let's say who one will do one. Now the loser lacking fuel right now to finish this race. What is the difference going to be between Captain and the Fields after the first sector? It's about 1 second, so there's not going to be a fight between him and Toro Rosso driver. But Isai is coming for the Slovenian, and Garrett is fighting with Hartnell. Jeroen get close to Rome. Now let's see, because Hartnell is going well to win with Gayet, who's coming outside, but not enough. But it was not enough to overtake the Austrian, and Axel is close to them. Now there's a chance. Gayet will come inside. Let's see this battle. Hartnell made the same thing. Now the Austrian came inside. This is not the end. They're going well to win this chicane, and Rob made the fastest lap anyway. And Gayet is ahead of Hartnell. Now he has to defend against Axel, who came very close. Hartnell in the pits. So Axel is now P8. Now Axel is losing full tenths of seconds. Matt comes ahead of Hartnell. Juan is way too far. He just hopes someone will crash. And he will get at least 1 point. Or he can make a fastest lap. Anyway. A carnage on the start. Anyway, the first half of the race was such a good one. Now Gayet ahead of Axel, they are fighting. And I see also Isaac coming close to captain, but this is more interesting duel with Williams included, because Axe is fighting for the title. He has to overtake as many drivers as possible to get at least closer to Juan. They will not come equal. Now Rom with the new fastest lap. What is he doing? General beat him, and now he is with the fastest lap award and one additional point. Now let's see if Axe can attack Guyot, can make a move on this straight. Gerald with the 3-second time penalty makes his case more difficult. Now Axe, he's going to overtake the Italian. Much faster on this straight. This is going to be tight. Axe is now ahead, as the statistics show, but there was a contact. They are pushing off the track each other. I say also ahead of captain. There are yellow flags in sector 1. What happened? I don't know. But Axe is still just behind. Yellow flags in sector 2. Axe is still behind. Axe is still on the 8th place. But what's happening on sector 2? Oh, okay, never mind. Now, wow, also Gerard came very close to Rome. Now there he is attacking the Frenchman, very aggressively coming to the turn. Now ending this chicane, still on P3, but there is going to be very close between those two guys. Now, what a beautiful move by Gerard, taking second place. Now Rom is coming to the pit. Let's see if he will get a penalty, because I just wonder. No, he will not have one. But Gerard is now P2. His brother is very far away, about 9 seconds, as you can see. Rom will come on there. I don't know, because the pits are blocked. Don't know what's happening with him, but he will come only on the 9th place. Yes! What a race! It's the Elvax in sector 1. And there's Edzax, who spun next time. What a difficult race for the Latvian. But now Isa with himself, both fighting for the podium. We're half of the ways away. And now guys, with their 3-second time penalty, but Axe is coming very close, and they are now coming the section behind the second DRS zone. Now Axe is coming ahead of Guy, and he made the move on the inside and overtakes the Italian. Finally he can say he's now P6. And yes, this had to happen. The title contender is now very close to Juan, because he is now losing only 6.5 of a point. Very well made. By the Frenchman. And there is also Matt very close to Guyot. And now there was a little contact, but I don't think it was on purpose. Now Matt, what a beautiful drift he can say now, because it would make him to overtake the Italian, but still it didn't happen. Next contact, I say with a 3-second time penalty. Corner cutting it now. Kite is coming to the pits. It's now Isai coming to Vilzu. Isai had a 1 podium. He was 3rd in Germany, and Vilzu didn't have one. His best result was P4. Now Isai going well to win. He's getting the podium right now. 4 positions up compared to the start, compared to the grid. Now Isai took the 3rd place. He's now coming for 2nd podium. The second half of his season is just beautiful. 2nd podium. took one in Germany, 6 points in Austria. Now he's coming to get the third place in this season. And just had to think, he got only 1 point until Belgian Grand Prix. Now he's third. What a beautiful form. What stunning performances. That's all I can say. We'll probably still remain P4, but there is not the end. It just depends of the spins, of the front wing damages, of the behavior on the on the wet conditions. And Matt is coming to Axel. But we came very close to ISI. So I had over 1 second of advantage now. He doesn't have even half of a second. Just behind his back he has Virzu. So this is not going to be like battle between them. And also Captain Maimonosa is coming. But I see came a little faster. A disaster for Virzu. What happened there? How it happened? Probably got the steering wheel problems, because he had absolutely no brakes. He has absolutely no brakes. He had on this accident. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. Virzu probably lost his control on his wheel. And as wow, controller just shut down. As he says, he was coming for at least P4, P5, for the podium maybe. Now he's on his DNF and giving Juan a 3 point. R11 with the new fastest lap, so that's interesting. But I don't think he will catch new loser. He will win this race. Wow. He's going to win this race. He will not win because it's not sure, because there is still 10 laps. There are. I know I'm making silly mistakes, language mistakes. But anyway, who cares on this race? Matt came closer to Axe. So let's see what's happening. This is going to be boring race right now. Juan got a 1 point this race. Tough weekend for him. Axe with P5. So, wow, title battle in Japan. Add rain to this. Imagine there is also rain in Japan. I'm just afraid what will happen. Matt is losing up only about 2 seconds to Axe, so he's goes into 5th position. For now I see this. Ferrari is taking a title. Constructor Championship. Zaba will be second right now, because they had 10 points right now. It means they will have 185 points. And 3rd place there will be Mercedes with no points. 4th, Red Bull will get 18 points, right? 19 because Jerome made the fastest lap. Oh, let's see. Yes, Jerome. And he will have the fastest lap, so it's 19 points. So they will be still 4th, because Captain has only 12 points, and Renault now has 12 points also. So Red Bull 4th, McLaren 5th, Renault 6th. Haas is going to remain to lose his 7th place. Captain and I say in the pits, by the way. Robert, Matt on the 4th and 5th place, and Axel 3rd. So I was telling, Axel is going to the podium. Not now. He took new inter tires, same with Captain. So this is not going to be yet. Axel is losing 10 seconds. Captain 7 seconds. So the battle between them is over. But still, Guyot and Harder are going to fight. Axel is back to 3-second time penalty, so it makes his case even more difficult. As you can see, Guyot is closing to Hartnell. Hartnell is losing. It's going to be tight between those two guys. Axel is coming on the 4th place. Same with R11 on the 2nd. But I don't think, to be honest, is it going to be comfortable for Axel, because there is closing Matt who won the 3-second penalty, but this is just a fun fact for now because he's 10th. And the guy loses less than 1 second to Hartnell. So the Williams driver is going to take some points to Haas driver. Jerome the 3-second time penalty, next one. This is going to be difficult for him. Now. Guyot in the main straight against Hartnell. Less than a second separate both drivers from each other. But I don't think it's going to be tight here. Maybe later. Guyot still getting closer and closer. I don't think he's going to overtake here or on the next corners. Maybe on the next one. No loser, the fastest lap. So breaking 1:46 is possible for me right now, I think. Let them give 1 or 2 more laps. It will be broken. Now Hartnell with the spins, not beautiful. A difficult situation, a hard one for him. He lost control of the car. Now he lost also 8th position, but still is coming very close to the Williams driver. He will come inside, not this time, because Guyot blocked it smartly and didn't give space to overtake or make a dive move. Guyot at the 8th place officially right now. So they are not ending. Now Hartnell is doing over 1 second, so he'll probably finish on the 9th place. Let's see how is the fastest lap. Nurzer is still with the 1. Jaron 2nd, Axel 3rd. But he is still Matt just less than 2 seconds behind. Let's see. 1 penalty, 2 penalties, stop and go, and penalty for Axel. How is with Matt? He got a penalty. That's all. So now is there is Matt at the podium. 7 laps to go. Now Nuruzer sees Sauber or Ferrari, who or Zax. Anyway, there are blue flags for Juan. Who has to let Nuruzer by. It's very hardly ever happening. It's maybe it's I think first time when Juan got lapped. Now Matt, he probably knows Axe has penalties, so he's not pushing like he can. I know there is some kind of silence from me, but you see there is nothing interesting because everyone is racing his calm race. We are just waiting now for some action. Beautiful first half, boring second half. That's all I can take into summary of this race. And now captain with a 3-second time penalty. Yellow flags in sector 1, yellow flags in sector 1. Who spun? No one. I thought something is happening, but not now. Let me drink some water. 5 laps to go. R11 with the new fastest lap, and as I said, 1:46 is going to be broken here. And wait! There is no rain! Almost no rain! Nuller with a 3-second time penalty. Same with ice. I am just drinking the water instead of water on the track. But do you see it? There's no rain! Rain disappeared from this track. As you can see. Wow! Now this is difficult situation to pick. I think that the DRS will be enabled this today. Maybe 2 or 3 laps to go, that will happen. But I wonder. Yes, we have it now even! DRS is now enabled. I was complaining about this race that it became boring on the second part. But now DRS is enabled and there is difficult choice. Should I stay on track or should I pit? For soft, super or ultra soft or hyper soft. I think that F driver will take hyper soft tires if DRS is open now, enabled. Let's see. No loser will come first to the pits. If he will come, of course. But let's see. He has chosen to stay on track. And there is also an occasion to fight for the additional point. R11 is coming to the pit, so it's going to be very tight here. Wow. Almost R11 got a stop and go penalty. Let's see what will Axe do and which tires R11 is going to take. I see hyper softs. So he will come for the fastest lap now. Axe with the problems. So this was bad choice for the Ferrari, not a proper one. But now Axe and Matt are coming to the pits. What Rom will do? He will stay on track because his teammate is coming to the pit. Got with a 3-second penalty. Let's see. It's going to be tight between those guys. Next time we have something like this. But there are hypers of this is a glitch from the Renault. Now the task for Rom is to escape as much as possible. Let's see. Matt is the head of Axe. So Matt is going to the first podium here in European Racing Organization. Wow. Well made strategy. Well made pit stop. Gives him podium right now. Axe with a froze second behind Matt, and Matt gets a 3-second penalty, but I saw Axe got even more penalties. Rest guy on the hypersoft, save with Captain Isai. Axe, so only Rom and Nurloser who's coming to the pits. Let's see what will Rom do. Now, this is going to be the decider. R11 or Nurloser, who will be the leader? on the last laps after no loser's pit stop. Let's see. Jaren's coming, but I think it's not enough. He will be just few seconds, and the next 3-second time penalty for the Dutchman. Let's see. He's way too far, I think, but it's good. No, he's leading this race. This happened, but the loser is not so far. It's only 2 seconds, even less. Wow. Now looking for Ron. He's coming to the pit, but he will not be on the podium because Matt, he will surely overtake him, pass him during this pit stop. Same I think with Axel. I wonder what if I sign because he had problems. Let's see. Ron on the pit stop with the new Hypersoft tires. No reserve, 3-second time penalty, so same as Jeroen, but this is going to be tight right now. What's happening? They are coming at the Hypersoft. Everyone. Ron coming on the 6th and even 7th it can be. No. Ron, he will save his 6th place, but Captain Game 7 and Captain with the fastest lap of this race. Ron with a 3-second time penalty. Captain 7th. Looking for some space. Matt 3rd. Now let's see because the loser is coming to his brother. I saw a 3-second time penalty and he has Rom just behind him, but Rom also got a 3-second. Now there is one who has to let by, but he made his case of the brother more difficult, and this had to happen. Juan coming to the pit, and Jeroen will probably win this Grand Prix because you saw what happened. Now Nurse has to push as much as he can. He lost about a second. Maybe less, but still. Juan made it more difficult for his teammate. They probably know they will win the Constructors' Championship. But now it doesn't matter because Nurse wants to win this race. Matt with the new fastest lap. What's happening here? But you can see Jeroen is losing less than 2 seconds. Has a less than 2 seconds of advantage. Still 2 laps to go, and I think the drivers are going to put much more space right now because they have 5% for only few laps. Now no loser losing less than 2 seconds, about 2 seconds, because the interval had rise, but now I think the loser can even overtake them this time because he was so close to touch the barrier to kiss the world to finish his race earlier than expected. But still, Jeroen the new loser with the new fastest lap, over half of a second faster than his brother. So with that pace, it's still possible to overtake Jeroen. But as you can see, both drivers have no ERS. Matt he will probably come to across the finish line with the 3rd place. Axel 4th, I say 5th. It's not going to happen on the next positions, but this battle is going to be legendary. If Nurser with catch Jeroen, this is 3-second time penalty for a Ferrari driver. It makes his case more difficult. Guys, it's out of the race. Wow, you're probably spun right here. Yes, it happened. Guys, what a disaster. He was just about to get at least 4 points, which would make his battle for the top 12 easier, but now he will finish with no points. No loser, only 1.5 of a second, but he has no ERS, and this makes Jeroen much faster. But I think no loser will come to the last lap, and there is going to be a battle. Let's see this. Can Jeroen keep his nerves calm? Can he keep calm and win this race? Let's see. No loser of Jero and last lap of this race. Last lap of Russian Grand Prix. Even with no title contenders to fight here, this is going to be very tight. Now, Jero only 1.5 of a second advantage. But now he's not saving any ERS mode. No loser is, I see, getting some deploy battle. He's collecting the power for the longest stretch where he won't probably to catch his brother who has no ERS. He has no ERS. It's less than 10%. That the difference is not changing. But we'll see on the last race. Jero will have 3-second time penalty, so it came to equal. Because on the Hypersoft stint, they both got 6 seconds. Let's see. Now he's using his power. Jero doesn't have one. Let's see what can Loser do. It's not enough, I think. Jero is coming for the victory. 1.5 of a second is not enough. And what's more, Gayet is coming to collect those points. At least one. No, because Ezax overtook him. So not enough. Ezax with 1 point. Even he was spinning whole race, and there is he, Jero, and came back. But no, this happened. No loser with the Grand Prix ahead of his brother. So Jero had more penalties. This happened. Jero, and I thought he won this race, and he was saying, well, I was saying that he won this Grand Prix, but now no loser wins. First victory for the Dutchman, for the older brother. Now Matt Cowie got the 3rd place, ending this Grand Prix. Now let's see what where Axel will finish, because he has that of penalties. Now there's fight between Isaac and Rom on for the 5th place. But Rom, I think he knows that Isaac has a lot of penalties. Let's see if he will overtake right now. We will just wait just to the finish line, and he overtook Isaac because of the penalties. He had much less penalties than Isaac. Capped it on the 7th place, and Hartnell ending P8. Axel finished 4th, so it will make him much closer to get a title chance. Let's see. The rest finished as planned. Ferrari ahead of Red Bull, ahead of Renault. First ever podium for Matt in our league. His best place was 4th, then 5th in Spain. Then he got only small points from time to time. Now he gets a podium. And also I need to mention Jeremy the fastest lap. No loser. No loser get 26 points. That will make him much closer to get 4th place. Let's see. Axel with 12 points, Juan with 2 points. The difference is 4 points. Now let's see the standings. Let me take some screenshots. Only once and less than half of a second difference between Jero and Ed Nuluzer. What a tight battle this happened. Nuluzer won the Grand Prix. Then we have Matt, Axel, and Rom. Then Isai collects 8 points. Decent result. Now Captain the 6 points. Hartnell will have migrating host. Hartnell unfortunately busy with DNF. Then 2 points collected by, I don't remember, to be honest. It was Juan, and 1 point taken by Exax. Well, a very decent weekend for the middle of the grid. And now, thank you for the race. That's more I can say. Goodbye and see you again next time. Leave a like and a subscribe. Thank you for watching, because it was kind of a legendary battle between both brothers. Goodbye. Oh, I need to